Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama, and also on his show weekdays 2 to 4 Central Time, The Way It Is. Please join him there, Florence and Muscle Shoals, Alabama. You can get the app as well. All right. Anytime you find yourself on the all-time leaderboard at the University of Alabama, it can't be anything bad. Calvin Ridley has displayed his talents now for a few seasons in Tuscaloosa and his amazing skill. And he is quickly rising up the charts when it comes to receiving statistics across the board, but specifically racking up the yardage, Stephen.
Right now, Calvin Ridley, after his performance last week against Colorado State, he had 3 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown, including a 78-yard catch and burst to pay dirt. Ridley is one of 5 receivers that has crossed that 2,000-yard mark in Crimson Tide history, joining Amari Cooper, Julio Jones, DJ Hall, and Ozzie Newsome. I believe you know those 4, Mark. Once again, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, DJ Hall, and Ozzie Newsome, who's now the general manager for the Baltimore Ravens. Calvin Ridley, 5th on that list at 2,033 receiving yards. He's actually 37 yards away from surpassing or tying, as I should say, Ozzie Newsome for 4th place for 4th best all time. Ozzie Newsome ended his career at Alabama with 2,077 receiving yards. So Calvin Ridley 38 yards away from passing him for 4th all time. Ridley right now 16 career touchdown receptions. He's tied for 4th with Ozzie Newsome. So at this point, by the end of this season, or probably in the next couple of weeks, it could be, Calvin Ridley and Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper 1 all time, Calvin Ridley number 2 by the year's end. Of course, we remember a couple of years ago, Amari Cooper was on ESPN First Take, and he told both Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith that Calvin Ridley, who was just a freshman then, was going to be better than Amari Cooper was. Now, he probably won't catch the numbers that Cooper put up if he returns for his senior year, which will be next year. He probably can, but at this point, Calvin Ridley looks to go to the draft after this season. So by this year's end, it could very well be Amari Cooper 1 all time, Calvin Ridley 2, but the young man from Coconut Creek, Florida, is making a strong push.
I thought you might quiz me on who were the top 4 wide receivers in yardage in Alabama history, because I was starting to jot them down, and I would have been right there with you. I was close. I was very close, and thought I was.
Did you have David Palmer in there?
I was in the ballpark there. I was thinking about putting Palmer down. I put down Cooper and Newsome like that. Quickly went to those names immediately. DJ Hall didn't necessarily quickly come to mind, but I was jotting down a lot of people here, trying to rummage around my brain to figure out who would be in the top 4 right there with Calvin Ridley. So that is tremendous.